करो।
स्टार्ट तो हो गया।
हाँ हाँ।
ये स्क्रीन दिख रहा है और पीपीटी पे जाकर ना बस ये दिख रहा है।
अब वो तो पता है मेरे को।
अच्छा एक काम कर, मीट पे शेयर स्क्रीन कर।
हाँ तो यूट्यूब पे दिखेगा।
पता है मेरे को। अच्छा एक काम
Once again, guys, if anyone is still willing to join, the link will be uh, shared. Once again, guys, if anyone is still willing to join, the link will be. So I hope everyone has joined. Okay, so we'll begin with the session. I know it has been a lot, it has been delayed by a lot. Still, I'd like to start. So we'll have this brief session on first the information regarding Neurathon 2026. What are the key points? You can also go through our brochure, which is on the Unstop website, as well as our own hosted website. So let's begin. Neurathon 2026 Innovate with Excellence. So it's basically the flagship event of ML Club NIT Silchar. That is the machine learning club of NIT Silchar. So it's just one of the largest AIML hackathons in Northeast India, and we do it to find innovative solutions to industry and practical problems that are currently faced by industrialists, founders, and people in general. So that's all. And meanwhile, let's also go through like what we do on our campus. On our campus, we are a proud batch to have a group together of uh, people who are really interested in ML. Like we come together weekly or we host impactful projects and sessions for our juniors as well as our own batchmates to just give them the know-how and the briefs about what is currently going on with AI and ML, how they can get their hands-on experience on this. Then there's just another. I'll be brief, like the PPT is not much to look at. It's more about like what I'm saying because it's just something I whipped up in like 5 to 10 minutes with AI. So it's no biggie. Like you can even guess it the image. So I, even if someone is criticizing me over there with their muted audios, I have no issues because that's what we all do, right? Even you all will be doing that shortly when you have to submit the PPTs. So let's get on with it. So this is the timeline. I think the first one is over for us. That is the registration phase is over. We are currently in the transition period, like right between 1 and 2. Tomorrow you guys will be receiving your problem statements where you have to develop your uh, most viable product development, that MVP solution or whatever you call it. Pointers that I would like to give to you is that if you can deploy your product, whatever the solution may be based upon your problem statement that you have selected, you must like have a proper deployment. Deployment is a must, I must say. Like local deployment, okay, if you are a beginner, we'll accept that. But if you are someone who knows like how to deploy stuff, how to do it properly, we'll gladly give you extra points for deployment. And there is an added bonus for people who can execute the same using Docker. So I believe everyone has heard about Docker. It's nothing but just a containerization where you can take your entire solution, your entire product, and put it in a single container with all its dependencies. So it can run anywhere with Docker run. Like just to plain and simple, you have a build file and you get the image of an entire system. This system can run on any operating system regardless on wherever it is run it. That's it. Ninth will be then you have up until 6 to develop the MVP, and I've already told you what points we will be looking out for. And one more thing, your idea should be very clear regarding whatever problem statement you are approaching. It should be very clear. Second of all, Feb 9th will like announce the finalists for this round who will be invited for the offline round at NIT Silchar. And very important note, on 9th itself, you will be receiving one or two G forms or a singular G form where you have to fill your entire details for some of the arrangements or the number of team members that will be actually coming to campus and when you will be arriving, your arrival time, your departure time, that sort of thing. That's for the later bit, like you can check your emails later on. And this will be like the and this part like 4 onwards and 6 onwards is for the later offline rounds. I'm not emphasizing on them much. It's for the participants who will actually make it to the other round. Still, uh, if you most of you will maybe make it. Next, how Neurathon works, the phase wise. This is again just a repetition of what we have. The online MVP round is the phase 2. Phase 1 has been over. Phase 3 and phase 4 will be the final rounds. And now let's come to the marvelous prize pool thing that we have actually put out. So yeah, there will be actual prizes worth like 45k, 30k, and these mini modules are like for people from NIT Silchar. Can I get like from our campus as well? Can I get a like reaction, any sort of reaction, just so I know that you are here? Yeah, so there are people here. Okay. So these mini modules will be like held for people in campus. Sorry, for like outside colleges, you will have just Neurathon as a like a hackathon, and but for people within the campus, you will have 3 other modules as well for where you can participate other than Neurathon. I've kept the timings like pretty separated and pretty well segregated so that they won't clash in case you do want to participate in case study, mini maze, and quizzing battle. And for this now, let's come on to the rules and regulations. Advanced registration. Let's not go on to registrations because registrations have already been done. Second, misconduct and cheating. Yeah, I guess Shivam has a question. Themes of the hackathon. Okay, themes. Okay, you are asking about the problem statements, right? I believe. Shivam. Oh, problem statements. We'll not like I'm not revealing anything yet, because it's just tomorrow itself, right? So you can see of the problem statements there itself. We'll be having another session. It's also scheduled on Unstop. Hopefully that won't be delayed as much due to connectivity issues. So there itself we'll discuss the problem statements and what are the additional things that you have to mind for. This is just a prelims sort of like meet that we're having. So organize what is this? See, the AI itself has made so many things that even I am having difficulty reading. Compliance with host institutions. Okay, this is for the offline rounds. We're not looking into this. But this thing is like final. You cannot like there shouldn't be like any emails coming from your side saying that why was I not selected and all that. Okay, because our decision is final, full and final. The number of teams we select, the how we select the criteria, that's completely on us. You cannot like come later on complaining and finding ki why did I not get selected and what the other team did. That won't be disclosed to you for most of the people. Like for most, I mean for all of you. That yeah, Soumyajit, the PPT and all the details, whatever you need to submit, will be given to you tomorrow, 6 a.m. That is the first thing that will be done. There itself, you will be given what are the rules you need to follow to for the MVP round. Okay, moving on to the next slide. This is all the sponsors we have like previously previously had. It's like Replete, Folio, Willy, and Weights and Biases. I hope you have heard of weights and biases. Like most of you will be like using like it's an AIML based hackathon, right? So you will be making some sort of model if your problem statement says so. So you will be using like some place to get the yeah 1 dB exactly. Manish, nice. That is what it is called. It's a Python package also, I guess. Yeah. So you'll be using that for data sets and weights for your models. That's it. Next, this is again for the offline rounds. The offline round or not, like if you are in need for any kind of support, like you are not understanding any terms or terminologies, you can like freely reach out us on Discord and WhatsApp as well. Uh, you can easily reach out to us on WhatsApp and Discord. Our second year members as well as our third year members, whoever, and myself, who are like looking into the hackathon and into the organizing team, will like will be try to readily available for you guys, so that any kind of problem can be resolved at the earliest. That's the end of the PPT, guys. We have our WhatsApp, email, and Discord links here. And here is a list of all the people who will be like responsible for the event. Fourth years, maybe you can contact, but I'd say ki you can come. You should directly ask any of your questions and queries in the WhatsApp group. We'll try to promptly answer them to avoid calling us, because it's only a fixed number of people who are here, right? It's only a fixed number of people who are here, and there are a lot of you who might actually have a doubt. We don't know. That's all. Thank you. Now coming on to like any questions from your sides, guys. Like give me a hand raise. I'll unmute you if I want. Yeah, Krish. Okay. Just a moment, Krish.
ओके सर, तो सर जो हमें जो प्रॉब्लम स्टेट मिलेगी उसे डाटा सेट मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा?
नहीं नहीं, डेटा सेट नहीं मिलेगा, बिकॉज दैट्स योर पार्ट एंड पोर्शन टू बी डन कि तुम डेटा सेट कैसे निकालते हो या तुम उसको कैसे लाइक वर्चुअली बनाते हो. दैट्स ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ द पार्ट ऑफ फाइंडिंग द सोल्यूशन, तो हम ऐसे डेटा सेट नहीं देंगे उसमें।
एंड वन मोर क्वेश्चन कि क्या आप ट्रेवल अकोमोडेशन भी प्रोवाइड करोगे?
क्या करूँगा?
हाँ, ट्रेवल अकोमोडेशन।
मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा। हेलो। हेलो क्रिश, कैन यू रिपीट? No, obviously, OBAS, right? OBAS. Am I spelling it right? Like, yeah. So OBAS, obviously, it's AIML hackathon. तुम डिप्लॉय करते वक्त तो तुम्हें वही करना पड़ेगा कि तुम्हें कहीं तो डिप्लॉय करते वक्त तो तुम्हें वेब डेव हल्का सा यूज़ करना ही होगा। हम नोटबुक्स तो अब चेक नहीं करेंगे, लाइक दैट विल बी अ टर्न डाउन, राइट? तुम्हें एक फुल सॉल्यूशन बिल्ड करना है। अब तुम एक सॉल्यूशन में किसी को एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर सकते ना कि मैं नोटबुक तुम्हारा गो थ्रू करूँ फिर उसके कोड्स को रन करूँ।
Okay, sir.
ओके। Any more questions? Manish, accommodations or yeah, अगर तुम सेकेंड राउंड का बारे में पूछ रहे हो तो सेकेंड राउंड के लिए या जो ऑफलाइन राउंड है उसके लिए वी विल बी प्रोवाइडिंग accommodation. It's just that you guys have to see for your own travel expenses. Your travel expenses will have to be seen by you and yourself only. For your accommodations and fooding and lodging will be arranged by us. Ankit, right? Will be provided with. Okay, no. अभी इस राउंड में you can ask your general doubts in the WhatsApp groups. Try not to DM us because again we are a fixed lot of people and it won't be possible for us to like answer every one of your doubts individually. So try to go via the normal messaging route in the group itself. And no, we will try to resolve your issues, whatever issues you are facing, and even mentorship to some extent maybe you can provide in the online rounds also. And in the offline rounds, yeah, we will be there for you. Like we will guide you, overall, but we cannot like be there holding your hands and teaching you how to type the code and how to do everything, because again you are competing in a hackathon and there will be a lot of participants. That would be unfair to them as well. Okay, I hope that answers the question. Next, AI tools are allowed. Yes, of course AI tools are allowed. In this day and age, if you are participating in hackathons and you are like expecting ki you are going to do without AI tools, either you are a very good dev or you are foolish enough not to realize their potential. Again, I'm not calling you a fool. I'm just making you realize that you must use AI tools, or you should use AI tools just to speed up your work. And you must understand what the AI has done. It's not like I have to go through your chat GPT history to find out what your solution is. And Krish and Mridhu, Mridhu Pawan, Mridhu Pawan. Okay, Mridhu Pawan, any doubts you have?
Yes, bhaiya, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. And Krish, could you like put down your hand? Yeah, Mridhu Pawan.
Yes, bhaiya. So we like you said about using Docker and deployable prototype. So I wanted to ask, like in the overview, like including the PPT and everything. So what is the necessity and what are like brownie point uh, things we have to add or do in this hackathon,
Okay,
at least in the early stage?
so in this early stage or MVP stage, as you know, like you will have to obviously provide all your supporting documents. Like maybe if you have just built a front end, maybe if you are just a beginner and you are a maybe if you are just a beginner and you do not know how to like execute or deploy it properly, you can give us a locally hosted code or GitHub link. We will accept that and we'll judge you based on how well your product works. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah. So we will judge you based on how your solution is working, how it's intended to work, and the brownie points that you are like additional points that you are asking for, like which will help you gain it edge over other participants would be like complete online deployment and as well as Docker support because I cannot like iterate over and over and go over like how important Docker is because it is like maybe now as an at an early phase you might not realize, but it's how the world is running. Like you have your system, your solution built on your operating system, and now you would want key it works on every other system. So you cannot like go again and recode it and uh, optimize it for any other. You would not like to do that, right? You would like to obviously avoid monolithic coding for one system, then for another system. So Docker helps us avoid that by just saying like, let's see, just let me have a moment here. I'll just share another screen, okay? Just so you guys can see. So let me present another screen. Yeah, is the screen visible?
Yes, bhai.
Yeah. So here itself, like, so this is the definition. Like, Docker is an open platform used to deploy, ship, and run applications by packaging them into standardized, isolated environments called containers. Its primary use is to ensure that software runs consistently, regardless of where it is deployed. So this like eliminates the primary problem of what like you have heard of that meme, right? Where it says like it works on my machine, but it does not work on your machine. This makes a little bit like uh, what do I say? This gets a little bit, yeah, Vabneet, I will get to you in a minute. I'm just answering a question like for everyone if they want to like get an edge over everyone. And another thing, like I may just say that Docker is important and all that stuff, but again, this is how the final product is going to go into the real world. It's just to make you guys ready to make your products scalable at in real world terms. It's not a necessity. Okay, again, it's just extra points. And the key factor is your product is important. It should run. Okay, it should run, it should solve the problem rather than you focusing on just making the Docker run and not having anything legitimate that runs and solves the actual problem. You should not digress from actually solving the problem. Even it's local, no issues. First solve the problem, then go on to how to like host it globally or make it being able to run on any other system. Got that, Midubhav? I guess everyone gets that part, I guess. Am I clear?
Yes, bhai.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the PPT, one thing
Yeah.
I had to ask, like, in making the PPT, do we have to look at some pointers like how are we planning to scale? Just like, are we trying to sell this problem statement, or are we just solely focusing on solving the problem, regardless of the financial issues or how the socially it is well put or
See,
not?
if you are able to achieve it at your level,
Okay,
if you are able to achieve it, means it's obviously the financial angle is not going to kick in. Like the financial angle can be kicked in because if you can replicate it at your scale on your own personal device for a hackathon, that means someone or some R&D department with a better tool set and better equipment can obviously do it. So obviously you should go up with the product perspective and solve it with a financial angle too. Because in hackathons, let me just be frank here. In any kind of hackathon, you will be asked this particular question a lot, that what is the financial angle or how are you going to scale or make money from this? Or at least find a way to make this product break even so that you can keep it free or you can charge something minimal, or give it as a give this software or this particular platform as a service, and how to earn from that. The financial angle can never be overlooked for any kind of product. uh, I guess that answers it. Pawan.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
Bhaiya, my
Bhavneet,
last question would be
yeah.
like in the group we have got like a PDF named Neura. It
Yeah.
contains some problem statements in the Neurathon group only. So is it the problem statements that are for the early round, or it
No, no,
is
no.
not
They are,
because
see, they were given to you just for the reference because they are previous year's problem statements.
okay,
Just so people among you who may not have like haven't participated in any of the hackathons, they could get an idea of what to actually expect. It's not the exact thing or the not the first round of problem statement. So any of you, if you started solving those questions, just stay away from those. The questions for the first round will be published via email through your team lead's mail tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Okay,
Uh,
Bhavneet.
Hello here.
Yeah.
Yes. I just want to ask you something about how to prepare for the hackathon. So, being honest, currently at this stage, being a first year student, I don't know anything much about front end, back end, anything. So,
So you're asking like how to. Yeah, from your perspective,
would that be okay?
yeah,
Uh,
am I audible?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So coming from your perspective, yeah, I've been there. Even when I was a first year, when I came to college, there was this Y20 hackathon where I had participated, and I had no idea where I was. So first of all, it's really good to hear that being in your first year, you have participated in Neurathon. Like you will obviously get to learn a lot. And regarding the preps, I'd like to say, whatever you're building, keep your idea regarding the solution. Regarding the solution should be very clear, so that at the end of the day, either you're selected or not selected, this exposure should help you become a problem solver, right? It's not
Okay.
about
And
like getting the trophy at the end of the day or at the end of the month. It's not about taking a trophy home or the cash prize home. These are just uh, compensations, or what can you say? These are uh, just perks of winning. Like it's
okay. And
we are having we
okay.
are hosting an event and people are joining, so they should obviously get compensated for like being so proactively uh, being so active in solving industry grade problems for us. So that's why we like give out the prices. But again, at the end of the day, it's about solving the problem and you growing as a person, learning to be a problem solver rather than just thinking about winning.
Okay. And I want to ask one more question.
Yeah.
As we are participating in a hackathon in the upcoming days, so we are for our prototype, we are planning, as I told you, I don't know development much. We are planning to make prototype through by using front end, back end code through AI and using local host like Olama and all.
Yeah, works fine. Like, the thing is, ultimately, you are learning something, right? And just to be
Hmm.
honest, even I used to do front end. I'm, are any of you guys like front end developers out here? Like, can I get a hand raise or a thumbs up real quick? A thumbs up would be nice. Just keep the hand raises down, please. Sorry. Like, okay, so you are like front end developers. So, so yeah, basically the thing is, key front end development is almost like dead. Just the honest truth. I know most of you will be like agreeing on. I know you are muted, but you might be saying words कि क्या बोल रहा है बंदा, इसको पता नहीं है, ऐसे होता है, मैं इसको दिखाता हूँ ये वो. वैसा नहीं है. Like द थिंग इज कि फ्रंट एंड डेवलपमेंट अभी मोस्टली लोग एआई के थ्रू करते हैं, जो कि नेचुरल चीज़ है। द मेन थिंग इज, अगर आप फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर एक हो, यहाँ पे जितने भी फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर्स हैं या डेवलपर्स हैं, I'd say कि you should like particularly focus on the back end. ठीक है? If you know what's going on the back end, the front end is just the display, right? It's just like you should know how to connect things. Front end is like just showing,
Okay.
and how the
And
front end code works, you should know that. But the back end is the main thing. Like if you have, suppose, say a good website, a very good website, like let's go on to, like, since we are already here, right? So let's go to a good website. I'll show you. I'm not showing this for any publicity sort of thing, but I'm just showing you guys to like give you a demonstration of whatever like it's going on, like why and how the front end actually matters. Like just see this website. Okay, this is a very visually spectacular website. I can scroll on it. There are various things here. There's a lot of animations at the end. There's this. But the thing is, even after all this, I have no idea what this company actually does. It's just a good landing page. Now, what is the what? So, what is it that actually matters? This company is obviously not selling front end, right? I don't think so. This company's like, I have visited this page for 10 to 12 times, and still I have to Google what does Igloo Inc does. How does this company earn money? So, you're getting me right. Again, I'll not show this because it's on YouTube. Maybe they might copyright me. So I'll close this one. So again, you should know how to connect things, how the backend works. Because the backend is the part that actually contributes to system design and system scaling. Again, I guess we have digressed a lot from the actual path. So yeah, Vavneet, you can actually like you go ahead with doing like that AI stuff. You can
okay.
obviously use, and if you want, I'll just suggest everyone like you can use free tools like uh, free tools like anti-gravity and Google anti-gravity and Cursor. Anti-gravity is particularly my new favorite for designing the front end part. And again, one person has asked the question, deployment. Yeah, do we need the deployment? Because MVP, your model, your deployment should be there for the first round. Like try to deploy. If you can't, just ensure it runs locally. Something runs. Just guys, focus on the run part. Okay. Anything other than that is an added bonus. Okay, and someone has asked, Vavneet, I hope that answers your questions. Or do you have any more doubts?
Yes, I just want to ask what kind of questions are being asked?
We cannot disclose that yet, right? It's a problem
Okay,
statement.
like in general perspective, I'm asking.
General perspective.
Uh, like for in hackathons, if we are there in a hackathon, what kind of questions they in mentorship ship session or pitch?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm asking what kind of questions are being there asked when you
Yeah,
are pitching in front of them.
we have given the previous year questions just for that reference only. Like you can take an idea for what kind of questions are generally asked in hackathons.
Where, where is it available?
We'll resend that in the group itself. You can see for
Okay, okay,
see for yourself there. That's it.
okay.
And any more
Thank you.
questions? Oh, okay. I'll just before anyone else has questions, I'll answer them from the chats first.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, deployment वाला part, I guess Vineet. Yeah, so Vineet, deployment वाला part में यही है कि जो भी बनाओ सॉल्यूशन, अगर वो हो सके तो वेब पे डिप्लॉय करो, फिर उसके बाद हो सके तो डॉकर फाइल बना के रखो, ठीक है? डॉकर फाइल का कुछ नहीं है, यू विल जस्ट सी कि एक डॉकर फाइल बनाना होता है और उसके बाद उसको उसमें डॉकर रन रखना होता है। ठीक है, हो गया विनीत, आई गेस दैट आंसर्स इट। या फिर है रोहित। ओके भैया, ऑफलाइन राउंड में हम ऑफलाइन राउंड का हम बाद में बताते हैं, बिकॉज ऑफलाइन राउंड का अभी डिस्कस करने का कोई पॉइंट नहीं है। लेकिन हाँ, वहाँ पे पीपीटी मेन स्टेज पे नहीं, एटलीस्ट तुम जजेस के सामने एक बार प्रेजेंट करोगे। सीमलेस होस्टिंग इज प्रोवाइडेड बाय डॉकर स्मूथ, या नॉट पर्टिकुलरली, बट हाँ, डॉकर डज मेक थिंग्स इजियर। लाइक you directly give something your docker file and it knows कि एक docker file है, तो उसको रन करने से तुम्हारा सिस्टम अप एंड रनिंग हो जाएगा, और उसके अंदर बाद में तुम थोड़ा कस्टमाइजेशन कर सकते हो। इट्स ऑल लाइक तुमने पूरा अपना सिस्टम फ्रंट एंड बैक एंड एक जगह लोड कर दिया, अब सर्वर का काम है बस उस एक फाइल को रन करना, जिससे तुम्हारा पूरा सर्वर एक्टिव हो जाएगा। ओके, ओपन इनोवेशन ट्रैक का ये हम अभी रिवील नहीं कर सकते अगेन, ये तुम्हें कल पता चलेगा कि एक्चुअली क्या क्या है। बट या यू कैन बी होपफुल कि ओपन इनोवेशन हो सकता है, मे बी, आई डोंट नो। ठीक है, राउंड वन के लिए डिप्लॉयमेंट चाहिए। लाइक ट्राई टू डिप्लॉय गाइज। लाइक आई एम नॉट एनफोर्सिंग इट एज अ स्ट्रिक्ट रूल, बट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तुम्हें अच्छे पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे डिप्लॉय करने के। और दूसरी बात कि अगर तुम डिप्लॉय करना सीख जा रहे हो कि अभी काम नहीं है, अभी भी काम आएगा, बाद में भी काम आएगा। तुम मान लो अभी आज अ, सीख रहे हो कि डिप्लॉय करने के फर्स्ट स्टेजेस क्या हैं, ठीक है, डिप्लॉय करने के फर्स्ट स्टेजेस क्या हैं, तो तुम बाद में अगर किसी हैकाथॉन में पार्टिसिपेट करते हो, किसी रियल वर्ल्ड जगह पे काम करते हो, तो वहां तुम जाके एटलीस्ट डॉकर टर्म सुनोगे, या डॉकर में डॉकर फाइल बनाना होता है, ये सुन के एटलीस्ट तुम वो नहीं होगे कि यू वोंट बी मेस्मराइज्ड, ओ डैंग व्हाट्स दिस वर्ड, आई जस्ट एक्ट इट आउट। तुम हर जगह ब्लफ तो नहीं कर सकते ना, यू विल एक्चुअली हैव टू नो द स्टफ दैट वर्क्स इन द रियल वर्ल्ड। दैट्स व्हाई वी आर एनफोर्सिंग कि तुम डिप्लॉय करो, डिप्लॉय करके डॉकर सीखो एक बार। हरीश, बैकएंड इज बेटर देन फ्रंट एंड, ना 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 बच्चे, ऐसे नहीं बोलते भाई, ऐसे नहीं बोलते, लोग ऑफेंड हो जाएंगे। ठीक है, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर आस्क्ड इन द हैकाथॉन अगेन, अच्छा ये तो बता दिया मैंने। हाउ मेनी टीम्स विल बी सिलेक्टेड, ये हम अभी रिवील नहीं कर सकते, बिकॉज ये हर एक हर एक ऑर्गेनाइजर्स का ये अपना खुद का सिलेक्शन होता है कि हम कितना एकोमोडेशन ले सकते हैं, या हमारे कितने ऊपर से रेस्ट्रिक्शंस है वगैरह। सो ये जिन जो सिलेक्ट हो गए उनको पता चल जाएगा। वन मोर टाइम, व्हाट द डॉकर इज। अच्छा, अगेन डॉकर क्या है ये देखो, अगेन मैं उतना पढ़ने नहीं जा रहा हरीश, ये पार्ट है, ये एक लाइन सब कुछ डिटरमाइन कर देता है। तो और मेरा ओवरव्यू नहीं है, एआई ओवरव्यू है, तो एक सेक। या हरीश, चैट में तुम्हारे लिए मैंने पेस्ट कर दिया है, एंड एग्जैक्टली इसके लास्ट लाइन में देखोगे तो इट सॉल्व्स द कॉमन प्रॉब्लम ऑफ इट वर्क्स ऑन माय मशीन। और ठीक है, ये हो गया। अभी हम बता रहे हैं कुछ चीज़ें, लाइक हैव यू हर्ड ऑफ, हम हमारे स्पीकर्स के बारे में आई होप तुमने सुना होगा। वी हैव prominent speakers coming up, so prominent speakers like Raghav Garg are coming, and Raghav Garg, Rohit Negi, Aditya Tandon, these guys will be coming up for the offline round. So yeah, you have a lot to look up to, and Rohit Negi sir will be acting as your like judge as well. Rohit Negi and Aditya Tandon sir. I hope you guys know these guys or know these figures. Okay, any more questions? Before the questions, one more thing is like for each of you guys, you will be receiving participation certificates for the first round. But for those who are like who may not get selected or who may not proceed to the next round, but the certificates will reach to you or will be given to you via email at the end of the hackathon, that is in March. That is when the offline round ends, then you will be receiving the participation certificates. Hope that makes sense. Like, and another thing is like, how many of you are like actually interested for like a workshop from our side? Like, give me a good hand raise. Like, how many of you guys like actually interested in a workshop? Okay, seeing a lot of enthusiasm from you guys. Okay, so we do have like another event coming up post this post this post this hackathon. If you guys still want, like, we'll be sharing the links in this WhatsApp group itself. Like, we have a event tied with IIT Hyderabad, and you will be receiving participation. Okay, sorry, my bad. The event will be conducted before the offline round, like right after the online round. Like in between, we have a bit of time, so we are actually conducting a hackathon for our campus students. And I think, given your excitement, I will also extend it to the other colleges as well who will be participating. And no issues, we will be providing you guys, so we will be providing you guys with certificates for that, so you can have a certificate saying you attended a workshop from IIT Hyderabad. Like hosted by ML Club or ML Club. Yeah, any more questions? Yeah, put your hands on, guys. Oh, we had a question from the chats, right? Apart from deployment, what the keyword should do to get? Yeah, again, like, I'll be repeating myself, but key point is, make sure your solution works, make sure you have a good idea about what you're doing and how well it is executed and how you're presenting the idea. It should have relevance to the problem statement or the problem you are actually solving. That's just it. And a detailed message about this will be shared, and also we'll be taking another session in 1 to 2 days where we will be discussing again. If you guys want, you can join in. Yeah, that doubt clarification session again is on 30th, right? I'm planning to move that up by a day, like on 29th itself, so you will be updated via mail. So any more questions, guys? Oh, and 4 guys are having their hands up. Do you actually have questions, or are you just keeping your hands raised? If anyone has a question, can unmute yourself. One at a time, this. Prachurya, do you have a... Okay, Ashutosh, do you have a question or a doubt? No. Okay, no more questions. Any more questions, guys? बता सकते हो कुछ भी कोई भी लाइक वो है, कोई भी क्वेश्चन है इवेंट रिलेटेड तो पूछो एक बार. As we are at the end of this meet. So no more questions, right? कोई हेजिटेट मत करो यार.
भैया स्ट्रीमलेट यूज कर सकते हैं? स्ट्रीमलेट
या क्यों नहीं कर सकते, आराम से कर सकते हो.
ओके.
भैया जो जो सिलेक्ट हैं उन लोग का टीम कुछ अभी आया है कि सब कोई अभी फर्स्ट राउंड के लिए सिलेक्टेड है?
फर्स्ट राउंड के लिए सब सिलेक्टेड है ना, अभी तो स्टार्ट ही नहीं हुआ कुछ.
वो जो हम लोग टेस्ट दिया था उसके बेसिस में और कुछ नहीं है?
कौन सा टेस्ट?
वो जो ऑनलाइन टेस्ट हमने दिया था.
ऐसा तो कोई टेस्ट नहीं हुआ. क्या टेस्ट हुआ?
ओ नहीं वो दूसरे का था. ठीक है
अरे
हो गया. अरे इतने सारे हम लोग का टेंशन बहुत है. छोड़ दो सॉरी. सीबी रमन से.
अच्छा.
हम लोग का टेंशन अलग चल रहा है. हम इतने सारे में पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं और इसमें कॉलेज भी हम लोग को इतना टेंशन दे रहे हैं, तो हम लोग सब मिक्स कर दे रहे हैं.
गाइस, ठीक है.
होता है.
ठीक है गाइस. एनीवन एल्स?
नो सर, नो.
एनीवन? कोई भी डाउट्स है? If not, like you may leave. Okay, Rishabh. Yeah.
Okay, so you can leave.
थैंक यू सर।
हेलो।
सर मत बोलो यार
थैंक यू भाई, थैंक यू।
हाँ ठीक है। किसी का डाउट था ना, ऋषभ आई गेस।
Yeah. How many teams are going to be selected for the
Cannot
final
reveal that,
round?
sorry buddy. ये
It's a secret.
विवेक प्लीज। मेंटेन द डेकोरम।
Yep, yep.
ओके, और किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन है? या जिसको क्वेश्चंस नहीं, यू कैन लीव गाइस, यू आर फ्री टू लीव।
भैया हमारा कल हैकाथॉन है, उसके लिए कुछ सजेस्ट कर दो।
क्या सजेशंस चाहिए?
हम एआई लीगल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एनालाइजर बना रहे हैं, तो उसके लिए अगर कुछ सजेस्ट कर
यार
सकते हो।
एक काम करो, रुको रुको, ये चीजें ऐसे डिस्कस मत करो, तुम्हारा कंपटीशन भी है साथ में।
अरे कोई बात नहीं भैया, आप बता दो।
देखो देखो, अभी इस पे मैं कुछ नहीं बता सकता, ठीक है? ये तुम अपने ये हमारे वहाँ पे लाइक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में ज्वाइन हो आई गेस।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, हाँ जी भैया।
हाँ तो उसमें देखना क्या बोलते हैं, सेकेंड ईयर के मेंबर्स तुम्हारे लाइक जाने पहचाने कुछ नाम होंगे, उनको अभी
हम्म।
डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो इस रिगार्ड में, ठीक है? अगर तुम्हें लाइक पर्सनली कुछ जानना है उस चीज़ लाइक तुम्हें समझना है कि कैसे तुम एक्चुअली फ्लो हैंडल करोगे। तुम कौन से
भैया
कॉलेज से?
मेरे को कोई आइडिया नहीं, मैं तो यहाँ से हूँ, चंडीगढ़ से हूँ।
चंडीगढ़ से, ओके, नो इश्यूज।
हाँ जी।
तुम हमारे सेकेंड ईयर टीम को कांटेक्ट कर सकती हो।
क्या नाम है भैया?
क्या? अरे किसी भी एडमिन को कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो।
ओके 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 ओके, डन डन।
हाँ, नहीं तो आई विल पोस्ट अ लिस्ट ऑफ नेम्स जिनको तुम
हम्म।
फ्रीली कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो यहाँ पे ग्रुप में, ठीक है?
भैया
योरसेल्फ।
भैया
हाँ
भैया भैया भैया
हाँ हाँ।
मेंटर्स इंडिविजुअल टीम को प्रोवाइड होंगे या 3-4 टीम को एक ही मेंटर प्रोवाइड होगा?
मेंटरशिप वाला ऐसा कुछ सीन है नहीं। इफ यू हैव अ डाउट अभी के लिए वी विल रिजॉल्व, लाइक
हम्म,
हम मिलके रिजॉल्व कर देंगे। ऑफलाइन राउंड में भी ऐसा कुछ सीन नहीं रहेगा मेंटर्स का, बट तुम्हें अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है तो वी विल ट्राई टू रिजॉल्व दैट टेक्निकल इश्यूज दैट यू हैव।
थैंक यू।
एनीवन एल्स? Okay, ठीक है guys, all the best. I'm ending the meet for now. If anyone has a doubt, just raise your hand or I'm ending the meet. Okay, that will be it, I think. You can raise your individual queries in the WhatsApp group. Thank you. YouTube live. देखो, YouTube live पे जाओ। Understood.